step after the other. That has somehow, like even till now, it has remained with me. The other place that I feel I never thought I will visit is Siberia. I went to Siberia on a blogging trip, and I went in July, and it was 30 degrees. There were flowers everywhere, and we stayed in a novotel. And I mean, if I wanted to, I could happily eat burger every day. This was Krasnoyarsk in Siberia. So the mental image that I had and the place that I ended up, the place actually ended up being like very, very different. So this has been, I think, a little bit about all of us. So moving on, I mean, I think culture is something that we all get to engage with when we visit places. So how do you have experienced different cultures, and how has it, like, what to say, help you grow as a person? Yes, Sujay sir.
So let me share a recent experience. What happens with a difference between me and the other panelist is when you get invited, they know that if they are hosting you a hotel, so you are blogging them and they are getting visibility. But I am not into blogging. I don't have Instagram and Twitter page. So now when I went to Libya, I said that I want to visit all countries, and uh, and so I want to visit Libya. Now, Libya and Yemen are two countries where you need an NOC from Indian government to enter. Else it's banned due to war zone. Now, there was a Libyan club of tourism. They hosted me. So the purpose I'm saying, they hosted me knowing that I am means that was purely of their welcoming intention, not to get something benefited out of my travel story on them. So when I went to this is recently 2 months back, Libya. So when you see the real with the local people, when you eat, there was a table. They said, "Do you want to sit or you want to eat like us?" I said, "No, no, we would like to eat with you with the rice there, everyone sitting together and eating." Now, when you see that you go to a local hub, you see that local culture, you embrace that culture. That's a different. First, you become more humble. Someone in a village welcoming you, or someone in a remote place welcoming you, knowing that they will not meet you again. We might not meet second time. There is no benefit that they would get out of me, but they welcome you as a tourist that you are there in their country. The hospitality, I would say, in Middle East, especially as a culture, different. When you go, even Iran, if I say, sorry, Iraq, Iran. If you go, it is mandatory. Like I am going with my wife, you need to wear hijab, but you need to respect that culture, and the country is beautiful. Even when the flight enters the domain of Iraq, you need to wear hijab. And trust me, if you when you are there, you need to respect that local culture. Africa is a different culture. It's 90% poverty. You cannot flash wealth there or this, because then you become an easy target. But when you are there accepting those local culture. You actually get to enjoy more of the trips rather than just landing at airport, taking a cab to the hotel, eating in the 5-star hotel and taking back. So beyond that, meeting local and local people, the trip goal is not completely done. Even when you are in Antarctica, the rule is you need to give way of right to the penguins. If a penguin is crossing, you need to give the way of right to the penguins. That is the way to enjoy.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah. I think for me, I think always whenever I've been to the mountains, I like going to, like remote places that have, I think the culture there is so preserved.